Hey, I was wondering if you'd like to plant some flowers on Mars with me. That's actually the name of a vinyl record that we released last fall, and the song was just this crazy idea that came to me in the middle of the night. But the phrase flowers on Mars has come to represent a lot more for me. Kind of the idea of accomplishing the impossible, specifically with my music, taking my music to places I never imagined it would go.
Mars, one day the light will burn out of the sun.
And it also represents to me my brother. My brother Scott died in 1998, and I took his first name as my performance name so that he'd be with me wherever I go. So this has come to be a really important phrase to me, and it's kind of a mantra for me.
I'm losing you. I'm losing you.
We're going to tell you about some exciting stuff that we're heading into this year, and I'm hoping that you'll come along with us on the journey. My music really has taken me to some incredible places so far, and I would consider that, planting the flowers on Mars, going places I never imagined I would. I've been around Europe and parts of the United Kingdom and Asia and just about every nook and cranny of the US with my music. I've had some assistance in recording costs from Belltown Records, which is my independent label, but other than that, I've either done it myself or most recently AJ and I have done it ourselves. So financially, following a musical dream is probably one of the most ridiculous things it would seem a person could do. But the rewards of bringing our music to you and planting flowers on another square inch of Mars are well worth it.
Just run into you.
So, since October of last year, we embarked on a new adventure. I started recording with Johnny Leashell in Los Angeles. Johnny is an 8-time Grammy winner, and I also worked with industry veteran Michael O'Neill as the producer. He and I co-wrote several songs. I covered a couple of Kevin Fisher's songs. Kevin writes songs that you will hear on the radio and in TV and film. I also sang a duet with Kevin on the record. So in our campaign, we're going to offer a ton of fun and crazy perks. You can see a list of everything on our campaign site.
I really want to encourage you to suit up and show up and be a part of this. It is a smashing record.
Believe me, this record was worth every penny. I don't think I've ever been so excited about a project before. The musicians that we got to play with, every single story that came out of their mouths was, someone that they've worked with who I've admired for years. Everybody in the world knows their name. And to hear my songs come alive in that way was very, very exciting. And I think you'll really like it too.
Well, I think you know.
The only way that this record can help me continue to bring music to you and tour and follow this dream is if it gets out there. Anything that you can do to help is just going to be awesome.
Just take me along.
So at this point, you may be wondering, where exactly will your contribution go and what will it help us accomplish? Well, first of all, we made a huge investment in this record, so we do need to recoup some of the costs. But then we actually need to press the record, do graphic design, do photos, do videos, the things that are involved in just making the actual record. It would be great if we could have a publicist and help get press and publicity. And also a radio campaign and an extensive tour built around this record would be fantastic, because then we'd be more likely to be able to play these songs live in a city near you. And finally, we've got bills to pay and our own mouths to feed. So while we're promoting a record like this, which is a full-time venture, there's considerations that are as simple as that, just our day-to-day getting by. So whether you want to go a few inches or hundreds of miles with us on this journey, we'd be so appreciative of any help. We recognize that you spending your hard-earned dollars to help us out is a huge sacrifice, and we just really, really appreciate it. So it can be something as small as pre-ordering the disc, or there are all kinds of wild and crazy perks that we're offering on this campaign that we hope you'll smile at and maybe even partake of. So basically, I just want to say thank you, and I love you all, and Scott, I love you. Is it starting?
Yeah, you just stay on the same note, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I hear the whole shebang?